Well, EU officials here in Brussels certainly do not want to see ongoing deadlock. They want closure, they want certainty for business and people. But that said, Alistair, we're certainly entering into an interesting phase of the Brexit talks. Because one thing I noticed over the last few years is trust often broke down when those talks were taking place. And often it felt like they took one step forward and then two steps back. So the first mission, of course, will be for Michel Barnier and his team to sit down with the brand new UK Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, and have a chat. And some people that I've been speaking to in Brussels think that Boris Johnson could be the man to break the impasse because he is a hardliner. Let's take a listen to Peter Klepp from the think tank Open Europe.
People see him as a Trumpian figure, and I think that's quite correct. Not in terms of character, Boris is much more friendly than Trump. But I think in terms of strategy, you can absolutely compare him with Trump. Donald Trump has said that you can only have a great deal if you're willing to walk away from a good deal. Now, that is, I think, the strategy that Boris has adopted. Whether it will work, that's of course another question. It may work, it may fail, but that's definitely the strategy.
Whether it will work or not, of course, that is the big question. But for Peter Klepp, who you met there in that clip, he believes that Theresa May never managed to sell her deal because she was a Remainer. So he believes that Boris Johnson could be the man to do so.
On this question about Johnson's tactics, a lot of his supporters do say that the EU stance is just a negotiating position and that they will move once they see that the UK is serious about leaving without a deal. Do they have a point?
Well, time will, of course, tell. The only thing that's certain for now is the whole Brexit pause, the Brexit break, seems to have come to an end. Talks are kicking off today in the European Parliament. So that means the Brexit Steering Committee, chaired by Guy Verhofstadt, the European Parliament's Brexit coordinator, they'll be sitting down together with the main MEPs there, really reiterating their red lines face-to-face with Michel Barnier, the Brexit negotiators, because regardless of who takes over in number 10, the EU will not be manoeuvring on their red lines. They'll be doing everything they can to protect remaining EU member state, which is, of course, Ireland. That said, as we heard yesterday from Frans Timmermans, Jean-Claude Juncker's number 2 in the European Commission, a no-deal Brexit would be a tragedy. And we've been hearing that for months. So, of course, nobody wants to see that, and they'll be doing everything here to avoid it.